Now maybe this will work? Certainly hope so. Who frickin' knows? I don't understand what is happening today. We live in a simulation. Oh my god. Close that. Good thing I'm not that popular yet, because this would be such a pain in the ass. I mean, it totally is a pain in the ass right now, but whatever. Whatever. Alright, I want happy. What? Where's that? Alright, hello. Wow. Hopefully you can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? My USB cord for my microphone was bent, and so I had to like bend it back. Hopefully all is good now. God, I hope so, because I would really like to just not have to worry about this today. Seems like we're doing good as far as the stream goes, health and all that. Sorry, I'm cursy today. I got cursy words today. Maybe today's stream should be called Coffee and Cursy Words. No, I can't do that because that's Emily D. Baker's thing. Okay. Yay, you can hear me. Alright, let's get Roast Path up. Alright, now that we're back and ready to go. So I'm testing out YouTube's music library that they allow for streamers to use, because I kind of got some, I was doing some copyright, or some royalty-free, copyright-free music the past couple of streams, and I was, yeah, Crazy Words, today's testing made us feel that way. Aw, I hope C did okay. I hope her testing anxiety was okay. I get it. I hate testing. So just lost my train of thought. Yeah, it's been that kind of a day. Anyways, so today we're gonna do some sample roasting. We're gonna kind of play around. I'm gonna follow my same plan. Oh, I was starting to talk to you. I'm not even high. I got a couple of copyright warnings, not strikes, and they were all cleared because, I mean, it's copyright-free music, but they just wanted me to credit the streamer. I didn't. So, I'm not going to go back and change it, whatever. But, yeah, so I have the YouTube songs up, or YouTube library. I'm hoping it'll work. I'm not broadcasting it through OBS, just through my little Bluetooth speaker, so that way I can hear it. I know you guys don't really you guys aren't so concerned about, you know, hearing the music. You're more here for the roasting sounds. So today was reading. That crap was hard, even for me. I was reading over her shoulder, but she was still testing in the 99th percentile. That's awesome. Good for her. She's such a smart kid. Let's see. I need to bring up my chat here. Docs. Chat. That way I can see whenever I'm looking at this screen, as I'm like staring at you guys, I can see the chat, and I can also see the chat over on my other computer here, or on my other screen here. So, there we go. That seems to be good. Alright. So the plan today is to just roast samples. We're gonna do hopefully 6. We'll see. I'm also kind of on pig duty too. It's actually a very, very beautiful day outside. Nice and warm. It's in the 60s, and the pigs are enjoying it. Though Sagan is taking a nap inside, and Hitchens is taking a nap outside somewhere. So I might have to go in and out and just check on him. I can check on Sagan pretty easily, but kind of watching the back door here for Hitchens, because he might be wanting in here soon. Hopefully not. So, alrighty. Can we just start streaming, start roasting? Oh, shut up, YouTube, with your use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. As long as it's not bugging you guys, I'm cool. I'm kind of in. Yay! Forrest can hear me now. Woo! I'm kind of that the microphone issue, and also just, you know, it's been one of those days where it's like, I'm kind of battling some negative self-talk today. So just because I'm like, oh, I did not do this, I didn't do this, I feel like I need to be doing this, I need to be doing all of these things in order to grow my business, and but all is good. So what we're going to do today, 3 or 6 sample roasts, hopefully. We're going to do 4 new ones, 2 older ones. So yeah, I'm going to show you what we're doing. Well, 4 out of the 6. I've got this Nicaragua bean that we're going to roast up today. I got this as a sample for Liberty. And, ooh, actually, I'm going to send her a message and be like, yo, we're going to do some sample roasting of your stuff. So, hold as I do this real quick. Let me find my YouTube channel. Actually, I can just copy and paste. Oh, you're fine. Let's roast some coffee. I'm battling those boxes, so I'm right there with you. Aw. Self-promo. Oh my gosh. You know what? This is just turning into one of those. It's okay. We're good. Go back here. I need to go copy roasting. We're going to do share, copy link. Not that one. Just take me to my channel. That's all I want. Actually, what I can do is this. Aha! Share, copy link. See if we can get Macy from Liberty. She's a gal. Nope. Come on, get rid of this. Get rid of that. Okay. She's a gal that she has her own like tea kind company business. She's kind of doing the same thing that I am. I'm making coffee for her for PorkFest, and yeah, so I'm gonna roast up some of her coffee today just to kind of figure out what we want to do this at. The sample roasting some of your beans today. Cool. Horace, you can come over next week once everything is in its place. All right. Yeah, I'll bring you coffee. Actually, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. We're gonna go have dinner. So I'll bring you a bag of coffee tomorrow for dinner. At dinner, not for dinner. I mean, unless you want to eat the coffee for dinner. That'd be kind of weird, though. But no judgment. I mean, you do you. So yeah, we got a Nicaragua bean, and these were both going to be. We were sampling these for Liberty, but we realized that we could not order the big bags anymore. So I'm just gonna play around with these. And we decided to do a bean from Honduras, I believe. Here. Yeah, from Honduras. And so we're going to just play around with that. So we're going to do those. I'm going to roast up these 2 different beans from Caffeina Periodica that they sent me a while ago. And I never really gave them a good review, and I really need to. So I think I've got my roasting plan down. So now we're just going to see how it does with 300 gram batches. Probably won't have dinner with us again if I munched on coffee for dinner. Nah, I mean, I munch on coffee beans while I'm roasting. I mean, that's part of the job, but no judgment. As long as you're munching on my coffee beans, that's good. Ha. Giggity. I'm 12. And then, so that's 5. And then I'm going to be doing a sample roast of the May coffee of the month, which is a bean from Tanzania. It just looked interesting. I was all, ooh, I don't think I've roasted anything from Tanzania before, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah. So I'm going to roast all of them using the exact same roast plan, and I am going to let it sit in the roaster. I'm not looking at the development percentage because I've realized I can't, because this machine is just wants to let the beans tumble around for a while. And so, yeah. Alright, let's get to going. I haven't even written down my plan yet, but I know what it is. I just have to copy and paste things. Copy and paste meaning just writing them down over here. So, we are getting ready for PorkFest, and that's coming up in June. I'm going to be having a whole bunch of coffee available for all the campers. It's going to be great. I'm so excited. Alright, 4, 21, 22. We're going to do gold drop of, when did I figure this out? To be a degree of roasting. I want to push it to 400, which around, let's see, the beans, it's about a 20 degree difference for 600 or 300 gram roasts from my 1.6 gram roasts, and so that's going to be, I need to drop these at about 380. Where did I drop my other samples at? About 390. So that was 404. What about 420? Alright, so if I want to drop it around 80 or 400, I need to punch this up a bit. I need to push this up to, let's see, 450. Punch that to 455. Okay. So we're going to do warm up temp. 455 for 10 minutes. You had Duncan. I saw that. I saw your Instagram. That's okay. It's okay to have a nice treat. I'm just gonna sit here as I come up with my plan. I can sit here and chat with you guys. So, all right. So then. Around 373. Not following DTR, but I am going to track it. When was first crack happening around that time? First crack is usually... Okay. So for my 300 gram batches, my first crack tends to happen at around 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes, which is not what I want. So let's see, my drum speed needs to be back down to 37. Actually, I'm going to do 38. It's her happy place. She has to go and get one before each session. Aw, that's cute. That's a good tradition, though. See, okay. I have this good plan for my big roasts, and I don't want to waste my beans, which is why we stick to the... Maybe I should just do 600. No, I want to keep doing it 300 grams. The struggles of figuring out what my plan is, guys. Where's my fan at for my... My air is usually 28. No, that can't be right. 26. Or maybe 28. Maybe that would be better. That seemed to extend my first crack a bit. So heat. So charge will be 400. I'm going to drop my temperature down to 400 because that's what I want the beans to drop at, because the goal, or a lot of the things I've heard from other roasters is you want, whenever you drop the beans into the machine, you want that temperature, you want the drum temperature to be the temperature that you want to drop the beans at into the cooling tray. So kind of like, you know, you want the machine to be, you know, at a specific temp, and then of course it's going to drop down, but then you want to bring it all the way up, kind of like a full circle type thing. Oh, whatever. Cursey words, F it. I'm just gonna follow this and then we'll adjust. So the first one I'm gonna use on one of these just because I have 2 of these each. So we're gonna do 2.3 at charge. Six. 2.1 at green to yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1.7 at, I'm going to do 320. 6. 1.3 at 325, 340. I'm going to do it 340 just because, again, we've got smaller batches here, and 1.0 at 350-ish, maybe 345. And then we're going to push it down to 800 at 12%. 400 at 14%. 300 at 16%. Alright, so then that takes care of the heat. We have air. We'll do, no. We're just gonna see how this first one ends out, you know. So we'll do charge. Will be 28. Again, if I need to make any adjustments, I can. So how's everybody's day going? It's Thursday, guys. What a weird week. It's been weird for us because on Friday, Nick was all, because he was watching Joe Rogan, and he had heard something on Joe Rogan. He's like, oh, we should try this. We should not get high like for like 5 days, starting on Monday, and you know, through the week, and then just kind of reset. And so that's what we've been doing, and it's just kind of funny how like our conversations this week are exactly the same when compared to whenever we do smoke. And 2 minutes, sorry, before And so, yeah, it's been kind of funny. We're like, we're having these crazy conversations and we haven't even been smoking. What? So drop, we're gonna do, let's see, DTR, bean, drum. All right. So I'm gonna actually drop this down here in just a minute. I'm gonna drop my drum temperature down because right now it's sitting at 455 degrees. I'm gonna drop it down to 400 because Scott Rao, my fangirl moment, fan of his books right now. He's Master Coffee Roaster apparently. He suggests, you want to start your drum or warm up your drum and everything, especially on the first roast of the day. You want to have it about 50 degrees hotter than what you're going to drop your beans at before you drop your beans into the drum, because it just gets all of the metal pieces all up and warm and everything, and so and that has actually done really well. So I was playing last week whenever I roasted. I did that, and it actually made a huge difference. Like all of the things that I catch in his books make a huge difference. And I've noticed, like whenever I roasted the Amanda, Mexico, and the Wendy last week, it was just made such a big difference. It had really good flavor. So, okie dokie. Got our plan. That's what I'm usually writing down. So, it's like warming up your car. Exactly. Alright, I'm going to let this go for like 2 more minutes, and then I'm going to push it down to 400. So, alright, now it is warm in the garage. I really don't need this, which is good, which means spring is here. We went shopping for, I gotta go get my tripod. BRB, guys, I gotta get my tripod because I'm gonna do a time-lapse video for Instagram, for an Instagram reel idea that I have. BRB. Walked past Sagan because he's sleeping. He's in his bed. I of course had to give him a couple of belly scratches. He just like flopped over. He's all like, yes, please. I love belly scratches. All right. Alright, let's get this down to, I'm gonna wait till it does one more, actually until it beeps. And then we're gonna push this down to 400. There we go. Ooh, Ooh, I got a sneak peek of my of the photos that Alan Wolf did whenever he came over and did a photo shoot, and it looks so good. Now it's gonna make me do that. Canon video. We're gonna switch over here. Time lapse. All right. Over here. Why did my music stop? Come on, YouTube. Let's go. Got some tea today from White Heron. It's their ginger mint. It smells super good. I've had it forever and I just never opened it. I'm gonna dump some coffee real quick. Old samples that won't make it. We need to grow more mushrooms. I need more mushroom buckets. I'm gonna get rid of all the coffee grounds. Maybe later this week, or not this week, maybe not. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a cupping or something. Mama Coffee Bean, are you guys still playing with the Tamagotchis? Of course, as expected, and I knew it would happen. I let mine die. Like all three of them, I got annoyed after a while. I was like, too much work right now. But I do want to start them up again. At least one of them. I'm too involved with Farm Simulator though right now. Even though I don't know how to play. Oh my god, I'm having such like a hard time with figuring out shit, how do I even plant? I don't know how to even plant my beans. Oh, speaking of planting, Nick and his mom, they've been planting lots and lots of seeds. And we've got down in the basement, we've got garlic growing. We've got, I think, an onion we're trying to grow. And then we've got microgreens growing. Ooh. And check it out. If anybody's there, Mama Coffee Bean, if you can hear me, and Porus, if you're there, come check this out. So cool. Check out the mushrooms! They're getting so big! Woohoo! Off of coffee grounds. great. They've got probably a couple more days. They're gonna start kind of straightening out. I'm really watching. Heavy. I'm watching this one, and I'm watching. I can't do too much. This one. I'm watching for them to start flattening out because that's whenever it's time to harvest. So it's so cool. It's been so fun to watch these grow. They like double in size every day. I'm gonna move this over here. Can't see it there. That's okay. I'll just move it back. Never mind. But yeah, they're getting so big. I love it. My other one should be starting to come down here soon, I hope. But yeah, super cool mushrooms on coffee grounds. I did that. I did that. What a world we live in. Kitchen must have found a nice dirt pile to sleep in for a while, which is great. He's not inside. I'm going to start with the Nicaragua. Who's calling me right now? Don't you know I'm streaming? I can't answer the phone. I have no idea who that is. That's all right. It's a 603 number, so. Of course, you didn't get a 603 number already, did you? Just kidding. All right, we're gonna do 300 grams. Yeah, 300. No. Oh, so one of the other things that Nick and his mom are growing, they took a couple of raw coffee beans, from the Ethiopia beans, and she Rhonda, my mother-in-law, took it home. And I think like soaked it, did whatever to get it ready for to grow this coffee bean. And the next day she sent us a picture. She's like, "Look, it sprouted!" Like overnight. So like we're going to attempt to grow coffee trees. I mean, just if anything, just to sell as like a house plant, because they're actually really great plants to keep inside the house to help clean the air and stuff. So. And plus, it's really pretty cool to be like, look at my coffee tree. even though it won't ever produce anything, because it takes like 3 something years and, you know, lots of land in order for it to like grow successfully. So yeah, it's super cool. Alright, so we got 300 grams ready to go. We got about a little less than 4 minutes before I can actually do something. So is the 21st, right? 4, 21, 22, in, out, percent loss. Do the Carmelo again. All right, we are ready. let's see how this works out, guys. Let me get my roast path all ready. So this is gonna be, oh my gosh. Oh, let me turn my lights on, friends. Let's get our dance lights going. Ready? Yeah. Get some party lights going. Let's see the fade. I like that. There we go. Oh my gosh, that tea is delicious. I forgot. I've been drinking so much coffee, and I love coffee, but I love loose leaf tea too. It's wonderful. Alright, so this is going to be the Nicaragua FTO. Groovy, yeah. Actually, wait a second. I need to fix this. Let's see. My bean temperature is at 385. I need to punch this up a little bit more. So I want the actual bean temperature to be reading at 400 degrees. Lots of processing here. Oh my gosh, we're 47 minutes into this and I have not started roasting. I'm sorry, guys. Again, negative self-talk. I'm like having such a hard time. It's like, I feel like I'm letting people down. I feel like I'm letting myself down. I don't think it's real until like shit happens. It's like, fuck. Sorry the language. So bean temperature, my probe is showing at just below 400 degrees, 397. Let's see what it goes up to here in just a sec. Up to 415. Constantly feel like I have to, be entertaining on YouTube, but I know that I don't need to be. I know that you guys are here just to enjoy the relaxing sounds of the coffee and just to hang out and keep me company, which I appreciate. I love you guys. I don't need to be sorry. I've had a bad go mentally with everything. Yeah. Having those spicy days is fine by me. Yeah. It's so weird. It's just like, what the heck? I think it's just like the upbringing, like we were just thinking about, things that we were taught in school, and well, you gotta get straight A's in order to get in order to go to college, and you have to have everything perfect, and don't let anybody down. And it's like, no, that's not right. That's not right. That does not work. That does not work for me. And after 30, fudge, how old am I? 30, 36. Crap. I turned 37 this year. Oh my gosh. Ew. after 37 years, I need to, I'm learning how to just not be perfect. I've learned not to open up to everyone, so I've had myself like, yeah, exactly. And that's important, is to, yeah, have those select few that you can, you can fully trust with everything that's going on. And, sometimes it's hard, though, to not have it affect you. Alright, so we're sitting at about 396, 397. Touch it up just a tiny bit more. It does not want to hit that 400 yet. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Maybe. There we go. 401. Let's keep this there for a sec. 417. You're on my list too, Jess. God, there is a really good audio on Instagram talking about how, like, when basically whenever somebody, like, betrays you somehow, like, even after years and years of friendship, like, for example, I mean, I had a really close friend. We had a close friend for like 5 years, and then enough was enough, and we're like, no, we are totally reevaluating this whole friendship thing with you, and it's actually kind of had us reevaluate friendships with other people, and make that circle even more tight. All right, let's get roasting, guys. We're doing all right here. Oh, I'm gonna get this going because we're gonna do a. We're also doing some content creation too. Over here, no, they can't see me. Let's go further back. There we go. Yeah, so it's like, it doesn't, like this audio is like, it doesn't matter how long you have been friends or, what that relationship is. You do that one thing that is just like unforgivable, or it just messes up how you see this person, and it's like I can never go back that way. Wow, Franklin, now you just wake up. No, that's not what I wanted you to do. No, Franklin's gonna follow me now. Let's pause him. There we go. Okay. All right, let's get this going. So I have my phone on a time lapse, and just watching everything here. All right, let's go. Let's push this down. Okay, we're at 38. So I feel like that does better. Known as really hurt us, just seeing who's there unconditionally in our good days and bad days. Exactly. Yeah. What you guys are going through, that's intense. Sent out good thoughts into the universe and into the simulation today for you guys. Everyone has a hard time in life, nothing away from that. Yeah. Yeah. And it seems like right now it's just nothing but just seems like everybody's going through just such a weird time. That was not good, guys. Damn. Alright, we're just gonna let this sit for a bit. It's moving really, really fast. All four geese are up on the deck right now. Being this month is unbelievably smooth. Yes. Alright, we're gonna drop this. Alright, so that tells me I need to bring my heat down a bit. It's a bit too hot. Because that moved really, really quick. I mean, they look beautiful. The beans look good. So. Yeah, it went by way fast. It was only like 6 minutes. I mean, for a sample, that's fine. And I'm only doing 300 grams. Love that sound. But I definitely want to push this out to a little bit further. So. So weird because it went fast because again it's 300 grams and it's I was following the same steps or settings as like the 1.6 just to see what would happen, and now we know it went super fast. You go to farmers markets on Saturdays and sell. I thought it's going to start back up in a few weeks. I don't go to the Concord one. I didn't get my application in time. But I do go to a couple of different markets. On the first Saturday of every month, we actually started holding, we're holding a market at our place, a community market. So the first Saturday in May, that'll be our second one. And then the second Saturday of the month, we go over to Dover for a small little market day. And then the third Saturdays of each month, we're in Manchester. And then soon, I think, I gotta check the schedule. Soon we're gonna be going to a market day in the mornings down in Pelham, I think. So, yes, so I do go to market days to sell the coffee. And those actually look pretty damn good. Ours is it's just me and our buddy Joe, because he does like a garage sale, and then his buddy John, or Jack, I think his name is Jack. He does like radio stuff, like independent ham radio type things, which Horace, you're going to learn a lot about this community. You're going to see how crazy we really are and how paranoid we are. Send me the info for everything and I'll definitely try to come to one at your house and try to visit you at the others. Awesome, yeah. It's always a lot of fun. The one in Dover is fun because there's a lot of kid vendors, so it might be fun for your daughter. Alright, there's batch number 1. It's actually super pretty. So, I mean, it roasted really quick, but the color looks great. It's nice and smooth. Not a lot of chafe. Doesn't look under roasted, so that'll be good. That tastes good. Damn. Going. So I adjusted my settings, and we're gonna still keep it at the same temperature. I adjusted like the flame, so that way it's not as hot. So hopefully that will work. I brought my air down a little bit and my drum speed down a little bit. Because I want to extend the roast. I would actually like to see this push out to about 8 minutes or so. How far away is Dover? Dover is about an hour away. It's heading towards Portsmouth, so to the east, towards our whole 11 miles of seacoast. It's wonderful. If you haven't driven that, you guys definitely should. It is a really pretty drive. And now that it's nice and warm and, you know, everything's starting to come back, there's the drive up north to the Kankamangas Mountains, or the Kankamangas Highway. Really, really pretty. Love it. Really cool views of the valley. Too much. Bye, Grace. Hello. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. We're doing sample roasting today. I'm doing about 6 batches. We're on batch number 2. And it's kind of been one of those days where I'm using some cursey words. But I think now that I'm actually roasting, it's better. Rough start. It took me 47 minutes just to get started. How are you today? Be sure to hit that like and the sub if you haven't. Be sure to share it on Facebook and all the other social medias. My whole thing is I want to get, you know, my name out there via word of mouth. No advertising. I don't want to spend any money on advertising or marketing or anything. Cursey word coming. Post that shit everywhere. Alright. So we are sitting at 4:03. Maybe green to yellow. Alright, I changed my things a little bit. Things are better, not too bad. That's good. Of course, I love farmers markets, so they're really cool. Visited a farm down the road and bought some different products they have. It's good to support locally run businesses too. Yes. If you want some good meat, there's a farm called Bardo Farm that they have. They go to the markets that I go to, so the Manchester one, the Dover one. At some point they'll show up to ours, but the gal Emily, they've got a ranch up in Croydon, and really good meat products. So we just signed up with their CSA, but we've been getting meat from them for a while. Better find your local food sources now instead of at the stores, because doom and gloom moment here. Whew, food products are gonna get scarce. Ooh, I love the Amish markets here. That's awesome. There's a Horace, you might be interested in this. Canterbury. There's a they're not Amish, but they're Canterbury. I don't know. It's kind of like an Amish community, but oh God, what do they call it? Canterbury. They're not Amish. The Canterbury. If I think of it, I'll let you know. But the history of this particular group is hilarious. Like, it was just like, hey, here's a group of adults who we're all going to get together and we're all going to farm together. We're all going to, did I already put the beans in? Oh my God, I'm so distracted. Yes, I did. And like these people would just like all live together on this community, and it was kind of a religious community, but they're like, well, if you don't, the Mennonite? No, not the Mennonites. Gosh, I can't remember. But they're like, even if you're not religious, you still want to be part of our group. Just celebrate God or whatever by working or by doing anything that makes you happy, basically. And so I want to say it started with an S. Canterbury something. Crap. You guys had the same thought. Alright, so this one is, we're going to do the Honduras. Some La Bodega. 0.3. 400 goal. 8-minute roast. Let's try that. Who knows? No one knows. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. See if Google will read my got Shakers. The Shakers. Canterbury Shaker Village. That's what it was. Yeah, the Shakers are very interesting. Yeah, you need to give me all the deets about all the good local produce and some goods. Well, we're trying to be we're trying to work on getting produce, like garlic and microgreens and even, you know, just veggies and stuff. That's what Nick's goal is. Because he really wants to, he needs to quit his job and play in the dirt. Just like I quit my job and now I'm playing with coffee. And playing with the geese and all the birds, and every once in a while I'll play with dirt too. Well, it looks like Hitchens is waking up. He's wandering through the yard. So I have a lot of deer from our nephew's hunt, and they raise a cow every year. They split it. That's awesome. Which job? Don't we have two? I mean, technically he has like 5. But the paying job, he needs to quit. Because he's realized, you know, philosophically and morally, they don't match. And so he's just like, I need to get out of here. I can't continue to do this. And so he's also a state rep. So that's his other very low paying job. They only get paid like $100 per year or so, plus gas or mileage. So I heard outliers. So 360, I'm pushing this down. We're at 355, I'm gonna hold on. There we go. There's some first. Yeah. Ooh. Word of advice, Horace. Get 10 chickens. And the reason for that is, hold on. The reason for 10 chickens is you can get your whole property insured under a farm, as a farm instead of just like a home property. So I'm actually looking into that right now. I gotta go. I mean, I'm like, well, what if your chickens are like, they've got really long necks and long beaks? Can I not have 20? Oh, you can have as many chickens as you want, as long as you got at least 10. That'll be your, that'll be your chicken, your meat. Damn, this one was... This one was quick too. That's alright. And you get the eggs. So good. I love getting chicken eggs. It's like the best thing. I need to go collect them. I heard the chickens clucking earlier. Be a little bit better, but still quick. Give me that. Protocols and best practices. Everything is getting so expensive at this store. You might as well just do it yourself. Exactly. That's kind of where we're at. Alright, so the shakers, of Canterbury. And I think they're still active. There is a shaker museum up in Canterbury, and we haven't been there yet. We actually want to. Fascinating. Like the shakers, they're like, well, you can't, like, married couples can be there, but if you're single, like, don't be sitting around. Like, they don't want any of that. Oh, the beef are tasting it. All right. All right. So next is going to be the Pomelo. Alright guys, I gotta take a pause. I gotta go let Hitchens in. And I think I need to pause this. There we go. So I'm gonna be right back. Make sure nothing goes crazy out here, guys. Drop this down a little bit more. Changing up my plan again. What we do? Seems so weird to just like lunch on top of me. Good idea of what's going on. Good. It doesn't taste green, which is great. There's batch number 2. Stamp on number 2. Alright, time to go make dinners. Keeping the stream up though. Alright, I'll be here. We got 4 more roasts to do. Now I'm going to check out this quick video, this time lapse, see how we do. Oh, I got the red box of death down there with OBS. Shoot, I hope I'm still alive. Am I still alive, guys? Hope so. Alright, seems to be coming back up. No. Shoot. Is it not going to come back up? Doesn't look like it. Horace, if you're there, am I still up? Am I still... Okay, I've got the green box now. Sorry for the lag. Just what happens. Alright, so we're doing 1.5. Again, trying to extend that roast a little bit longer and longer. Here we go. Finish it. Beeping. 3, 2, 1. Aw, Nick is on here as well. Oh. My insurance guy who's looking at the, he's looking at the farm insurance. Gave me a call. Nick is on his way. My husband is on his way home from the legislature. One of those old-time wives, stay-at-home wives. Oh, goodness gracious, guys. little weird. It's good. It's kind of taking a little bit longer. Happy with that. Yellow. Well, I'm going to call that yellow. There's some outliers. It's good. Doing good. My brother tried the coffee and wanted to buy some. He said it was the best he had ever tasted. Yes! Send to my website. I appreciate that. Thank you for sharing that. Sharing with your brother and sharing my coffee. I really appreciate that. Oops. Paying attention. That's alright. Alright. It's so funny because I am the biggest, critique of my own coffee, because it's like, it doesn't taste as fruity as this person's coffee. Well, they're using a completely different bean, and they're on the other side of the country, and they've got more humidity over there, and so it's like, I have to remind myself it's not going to ever be perfect. I mean, I went over to Freedom Cafe, and even they were like, oh my gosh, like this is good. Like, whatever you're doing something right. So that makes me happy. That was a 7.5-minute roast. That's actually better than what I was expecting. Yeah, I told him to let me know when he runs out of what I gave him. He said he would order some. Awesome. Thank you. Which one did you give him? He's really fresh. That's what I like. You get something on the shelf that has been sitting for too long and just tastes meh. So, whenever I went to Freedom Cafe last week, on Thursday, I went on Thursday. I took I took a bag of all of the different things I had, and including the whippersnapper. So the whippersnapper, the bag that I took was 2 months old. And it had been ground for 2 months, and so that's like, it's kind of pushing it. It starts to lose its life, its freshness. That's why it's better to order in whole bean and grind it right before you brew it. And he was showing me the owner of the Freedom Cafe was showing me, what to look for, and like he did a pour over, and he's like, whenever it's fresh, it usually has a nice bubbly, it gets lots of bubbles and stuff, but then, the less fresh it is, the less bubbles there are. He's like, after 2 months, he was like, there was still a good amount of bubbles that were coming up. He's like, that's impressive. That is impressive that after 2 months of this sitting in the bag, ground, that it still has some life in it. And even whenever he tasted it, he's like, oh my gosh, that's great. So much fruit, and so it was really pretty cool. It was cool to chat with a barista about the coffee instead of a roaster, because it's like they're the ones who know how to brew certain coffees, and really they know that side of it. And I'm like, I'm just the roaster. I don't know anything about brewing. I have a Mr. Coffee Pot. Actually, that's not true. I just got a new coffee pot, still just a regular drip coffee, and then I got a espresso machine, mainly because I want to play with latte art. It's gonna be terrible, but whatever. I think it was the Kenyan El Salvadorian. Ooh, you gave him the Amanda, which tends to be one of the favorites. I had a special request for the Amanda from a friend up north. Her husband was like, I love that one. It was so good. Can you roast up a couple more bags for me? I'm like, yeah. think I'm gonna get another interesting bean from El Salvador, from the same farmer, or from the same company, because they've got, I think, 5 different farms all over El Salvador, I believe, and they do a lot of different experimental coffees, so I'm super stoked about that. I think that one's gonna be, I was asked to do you know, a project like with the Clean Water Initiative or something, and so I need to order coffee for that and get it going. So, and I wanted to find coffee, and they told me, I asked how, you know, what their water process was like, and, you know, if they could give me more details on, you know, their use of water. And the guy wrote up like this really awesome like paragraph on how they collect their water, all of their water that they use to process the beans to like wash the fruit off. It's all rainwater. They collect the rainwater that, you know, they all their buildings are set up to collect the rainwater, and so it's really pretty cool. I'm stoked about that. I think that's going to be perfect for this project. All right, here's the Carmelo, which has kind of a caramel macchiato feel to it. It's got, I think it would do really well with some milk. It's just got a really nice caramel macchiato smell and taste to it whenever I had it last. I think that's a better one. Better than first time I roasted it. I'm gonna follow the exact same plan. That was perfect. That was like right where I wanted it to be at like 7 minutes or so. Pour over, and I love it. I haven't used my pour over in a while. I kind of got lazy with my coffee making, but again, I need to get back into that. I want to, you know, I need to create this routine. This day I cup, this day I do a pour over, this day I do an espresso, and then the rest of the time I just do drip. I actually want to order, I need to reach out to my B&I contact, who, I mean, we're roasting there. I'm roasting this B&I contact's coffee right now. The Carmelo and the Cacao. They're from Brazil, and I want to see if I can actually order a big batch from them, or, you know, who their farm is, and, you know, how can I get some of the coffee. because I actually want to send some down to them too, and be like, hey, this is how I roasted it. How does it compare to yours? And I have some of their own roasted coffee, and I actually need to just compare the two. I haven't done that yet, and I feel so bad. That's got to be my next cupping stream for them specifically, my BNI friends in Brazil. Nicole and Julia, fantastic people. I feel so bad. I'm so scattered sometimes, whatever stuff. But that's what happens with anxiety and just random life happenings. Oh yeah, that looks much, much better compared to the first time I roasted, first time I roasted this. Much more developed, much more, much better. All right, there is sample roast number 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 3. We're gonna do number 4 next. Halfway through, guys. Now this is a lower altitude bean, so that makes sense. Let's do this one now, guys. Three, 2, 1. Oh, FYI, Porus. About chickens. There's big avian flu happening right now, and so I actually reached out to someone local down in Ware, and that I've gotten chickens from, and she's like, I'm not doing chickens this year, unfortunately. And it could be because of the avian flu right now. And I'm so like nervous to order chickens, so I think I might reach out to another person that I know who has chickens and be like, just give me like 10 of them and I will give you back the roosters, or I'll keep one rooster and I'll give you the others back because I don't want roosters. I might just keep one rooster. Roosters are jerks. I already have four jerk geese. I don't need more jerks around. And I got 2 jerk pigs. And I'm nervous to pick up chickens from Tractor Supply just because I have heard so many bad stories of like those birds being so sickly. Again, I might just have to pick up like 10 because, you know, under the impression that half of them will die. But the way I have my coop set up, I really don't want to put, you know, any sick chickens in the coop, even in the brooder box, just because it's a small space, and I don't want to make I don't want to make my flock sick. You guys will have to come up here and I'll show you the chicken coop, and like we'll actually go inside and you can see the chickens and all my ducks. If you want ducks, I'll give you ducks still. I think I heard Nick drive up. You might want to get some guineas too. Guinea fowl are the tick-eating machines of New Hampshire. But you're going to have to get like 50 of them in order to actually have do any kind of a dent on the tick control. I love my guinea fowl. I've got 4 right now, and they're so fantastic. Because I've got 1 male and 4 female, or 3 females, and I love the male so much. He's hilarious. He's the alpha, but he's the non-alpha alpha. He's only alpha because he was forced into that whenever all the other alphas died. But he survived. He's so weird. He's so quirky. He's super social, but guineas are super skittish. Zelda go out. Nick is throwing treats out into the yard, and the guineas are chasing after it. Just to figure out. Oh god. The geese. They're going to chase Sagan away. Birds are so weird. little bit longer. Kind of quiet in chat. Everybody must have disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's roasting?
Good. Doing some samples.
Cool. What bean are you doing right now?
This I just dropped the one of the ones from Brazil, from the BNI guy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that one bean is really good.
Which one?
The one that Jennifer said she likes. Yeah.
Oh, the Sumatra. Yeah, yeah.
I forgot to ask Carol to give her feedback.
Okay.
I gave her the Sumatra.
Yeah, yeah. Nice. Yeah, Forrest said that he just he gave his brother. He thinks some of the El Salvador kidney beans,
Oh, cool.
and like his brother was like, "This is the best coffee I've ever had."
Yeah, that Sumatra is so good. It's just so good. She didn't even have it black. I'm like, go home,
Drink it
make a
black.
French press, so you don't make a full pot. Do a French press.
Does she have a
Just
French
do
press?
it. Probably. Okay. And I'm like, just try it black. And then, have a couple of sips black.
And then add a
And
little.
add
Yeah.
cream and sugar if that's.
You gotta, yeah.
I'm
you
like,
gotta
but just
taste it.
enjoy the flavor of black and taste how smooth it is.
Yeah, yeah, so good.
Yeah.
Alright, this next one, I need to open up this box. Good night. Taste this. Oh, smells good. Where did my little sea ripper go? Right there. Oh, made it easy. Oh, I love this coffee bag. They actually made it easy to open it up. because I'm not wearing my mask. Had to send a picture to Macy so she's like, look, here we go. We're gonna roast the coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee time. Did I weigh that? I did not. Fudge. That's alright. I'll figure it out. If anybody's lurking, be sure to thumbs up. Still looking to still trying to get to 100 so that way I can be like youtube.com/porcupine coffee roasting. Last I looked, I was at 48 something subscribers. Alright, there is batch number 3. Yeah. Alright, next we've got Liberty. Actually, let me get I'm gonna do another time lapse. We're actually gonna do she'll be able to see that. Of course, I gotta get it all heated up. Shoot. Totally forgot to close my thing. That's alright. It's getting to be that time. So, how was...
Good.
That
Win
was
some,
nice.
lose some. I think
Yep.
we won most of them.
Nice.
There were some terrible. There were some bills that were dumb. That were Republican sponsored. They were just so dumb. They're just protectionism. Other than that, it was good. I mean, I think a couple of them passed, a couple of them failed, which is good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was interesting.
Cool.
Did you see that? Those pictures I sent you about the food processing?
Yeah. Did you not see my GIF? That was all. Fuck.
Oh, maybe I missed that. Yeah. 18 in the
Cursey
last
words.
6 months. 18 in the last 6 months.
That's crazy.
There's been like 5 in the last 2-3 weeks.
That's
At a certain point, I can't just chalk that up to random chance.
right. There's something going on.
There's something coordinated going on. That's for sure.
Mhm.
Pigs are fed out.
Cool.
Yeah, it was good. And then at the end of the day, you're streaming to the
I mean, we did talk about doing, roasting and conspiracy theories and talking about this stuff.
There was an interesting. No. I was thinking session stuff.
Oh.
I just don't want to put
Yeah.
anything out there that wouldn't otherwise be public. I have to be
That's
careful.
true. Yeah, you do
have to be careful what I say.
Yeah.
No, it was good. At the end of the day, there was another Democrat detractor left the Democrats.
Yeah.
She's an immigrant. A really nice lady. And she got up there and was talking, and I guess I don't know all the details, but she
Just says, hey, it's Nick.
hey.
Well, they can't see you over there.
Oh yeah. She was like, she stood up there and basically said, "Shame on you for tokenizing immigrants and using us as tools."
Wow.
I'm like, whoa! And it was hilarious because they tried to object and get her to stop talking, and we overwhelmingly voted in support for her to keep talking.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was really interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's 6 or 7, I think, that have defected from the Democrats.
Wow.
Not surprising. I mean, they're fascists, literally. And then they turn around, and then they project and gaslight and call everyone else fascists.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's hilarious. I mean, the people that have left so far have said straight up, it is the least democratic organization I've ever been a part of in my life. I'm like, yeah, no surprise. You're a part of it right now in 2022. Might have been different 20 years ago, but not today.
Not anymore.
The Democrat Party of your fathers, not the Democrat Party of today.
Mm-mm.
Same thing for the Republican Party. Unfortunately, the Republican Party is getting pulled in better directions. There's most of the people, the one person I think that's defected from the Republican Party, I would consider him a uniparty person.
Mm-hmm.
It's that doctor.
Mm-hmm.
He got up there, and I was like, yeah, that's not the guy you want to make a point. Because when he gets up there, he usually looks at and talks towards the Republican side of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, dude, none of us are on your side. You've alienated yourself over here.
Yeah.
And half the stuff coming out of your mouth is garbage. It's BS.
Right.
That was the same one that got up there and called the guy a night shift junkie and stuff. It's like, dude, compassionate healthcare right there.
Right?
Yeah.
It's taking longer to warm up because I forgot to close the door.
Is this your last batch?
No, I got 2 more. Well, I got this one and then 1 more. So.
I'll go feed the dogs.
Okay.
And then there's a box that I picked up a couple packs.
Oh, sweet. Probably my
My book, one of my other books came.
yeah,
The DSM
probably my
book.
passion planner. Is one of them for me?
I have to go look. Oh, my potassium iodide showed up.
Jess says, "Oh, politics. I want to talk."
I'll be right back.
Okay. Crazy times, guys. Don't even get me started on healthcare. Right. What a world, what a world. I'm melting. I feel like, what a world. I'm thinking Wizard of Oz as the witch is melting. She's like, I'm melting, melting. Oh, what a world, what a world. So, any word? I can't remember. I think Mama Coffee Bean, you said you guys did get the call from Pittsburgh, right? Just I hope that all works out. Franklin, come on. That's not what I was doing. No, come on, man. Just pause. Yeah, there you go. Now let's pause. Let's pause, Lur. No, Franklin, dude, Franklin, chill, man. Just stay still. Franklin's on the fritz. Oh, we're almost getting warmed up, guys. Almost there. I punched up the flame so that way it would get hotter quicker.
Work power. I don't see a planner.
Huh?
I don't see a passion planner.
Did I get any boxes?
No.
Where the heck is it? Should have been here on Monday.
All right, let's talk politics. It's corrupt. All of it.
All of it.
It's turtles all the way down.
Come on, FedEx. Where are you going?
What is this?
What?
This coffee. Whatever you made this morning or have left over in there.
I don't know.
Oh, did I make it? Is
Yeah,
this what I made?
that's from
Oh.
this morning. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I haven't made any coffee
Oh, okay, cool.
this morning. Let's see. He talked with an intake coordinator. We're still waiting for the board to review his application records to see if he qualifies for evaluation.
Oh,
Don't they know that you guys are anxiously waiting? Come on. There we go. Alright, we're gonna let this kind of hang out for like 3 minutes, kind of get a little bit more warmed up. Since it was kind of was cool. What's going on in the Instagrams? I review every Tuesday, so I doubt we'll hear anything till then. Ugh. All right. Well, hopefully the next Tuesday. Hopefully this upcoming Tuesday they'll review his application. Just glad we found a place that will accept him for having the, you know what? Yep. Well, for not having the you know what. What do you mean? The vaccine? Cool. You want to talk about conspiracy theories? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the vaccines. Holy crap. Oh. Franklin's like, hold on, I gotta get centered for this. I gotta be like right on you for this. Crazy. What virtual wares do you want to do next month? So I did sign up for the May the 4th one, which is like 4 miles on May the 4th, and or you know, in May, whatever. And then I signed up. And then I signed up for... Which one did I sign up for? I can't remember. I signed up for another one for like June. I did in June, the camping one. So, I was like, for May, I'm like, oh, well, we'll see whatever Mama Coffee Bean and Shy are doing it. Oh, Les, so there with you. Oh, I need to send you. I need Nick to send me this video that we listened to yesterday, as we were going to purchase some protection for things that might happen later on if somebody decides to come onto a property. But we were listening to this interesting article. Basically, it was like this whistleblower. It's like the Edward Snowden whistleblower of the vaccination, of this whole stuff. And I really don't give a shit if I get kicked off of YouTube or if I get yeeted because of this. That means that they're censoring, and I am not okay with this. But he was basically saying they created the virus, and at the same time, they needed to come up with an antidote. And so they created the vaccine at the same time. So this has been going on for a while. And he was explaining how that the technology of the vaccine is basically a platform, you know, to be an antidote for like other things that might happen. And he was like, the fact that it's being put onto the entire population, the entire global population, is ridiculous. And, you know, normally they would just experiment on our military. All governments do this. And it's effed up. I actually encourage someone to yeet because of this. We're talking vaccines now. On YouTube.
Be careful, YouTube will...
I don't care. I don't care.
Don't mention this. Don't say anything bad about the CCP. They'll pull your stream.
I don't give a F.
Which vaccines are we talking about? The COVID ones?
Yeah.
The COVID vaccine?
I want you to send me the video that
vaccine.
That we were listening to yesterday.
The what?
The whistleblower guy.
Oh,
I want to send that to her.
Oh, that polymath guy.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna.
I don't remember
Franklin.
if he was a whistleblower or not.
Well, the thing was like the Edward Snowden of something.
Oh, that was just the sensational stuff.
I know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. He was a whistleblower.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot that was part of that same article. Yeah, that guy was interesting. I want to go back. I want to watch more of his discussions.
All right, here we go. Nick knows about what Mike has been dealing with, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I've told him all about it. All right, so we're gonna go. 3, 2, 1. I like this song.
Can I spray these?
Yeah. Aren't they looking big?
Yeah. These ones are awesome.
Yeah. They're growing real big.
Look at these guys. These ones aren't creeping yet?
No, not yet. Probably soon.
Are these, I was going to say, are these slow growers?
Well, most of them are the same ones as the ones that are growing.
They're growers, not growers.
They're growing. Eventually, it looks like this one's starting to kind of pop out. That one might be getting ready to. I think there's been like a month difference, so since I did all of these versus different. Oh, that sucks.
I'm so excited to try some of this.
I know, we're gonna have to try them.
I'm gonna invite. There's one or two reps that want to come take a look at our setup. So,
Oh yeah, that's right. You should show him pictures.
yeah.
On a happy, totally amazing note, either English and reading. Oh, nice. You got English and reading out of the way. C is scoring in the top 1% of the testing. Woo-hoo! She's such a smart kid. So good. Smarty Pants McGee over there. I'm totally digging this music right now. Yellow. And go down to 1.3. Good job, C. See, even with test anxiety, she's killing it. She is rocking it. They gave her the test meant for a grade above where she would be. Her assessor in Colorado recommended that for this year. That is fantastic. So is she eighth? Well, is she testing at like 8th grade or even 9th grade now? That's awesome. We have been going for 3.5 or 2.5 hours, guys. Woo! Should be 6th. We gave her the 7th grade test and she's still scoring super high. So 8th grade at least. Wow, that is awesome. Dude. Love it. I love hearing that. Interesting. This bean's kind of doing some weird things compared to all the others. So that'll kind of give me a good idea of what to expect for next, for the full batches. Amazing what can happen when you don't have the constraints of public schools. Yes. Government should not be involved with education. That's just my opinion. $3.92. $3.94. $96. Everything closed. $97. $98. $99. $4.28. Using my dryer today, but whatever. I don't have enough time to use the dryer to pull it and smell it and all that stuff. Coming up next is the Tanzania, which is going to be our May coffee of the month. I think I'm going to call this one the BAM, after Bam Margera from Margera, from Jackass. He's still dealing with conservatorship. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
You gonna share with me?
Yeah. Did you check your butt? This is for Macy.
Oh.
I'm doing a time-lapse video for
cool.
Macy.
Very cool.
Yeah. Because this is her bean that I'm roasting for Pork Fest.
Oh, very cool. The worm thing showed up. So it's like a worm tower.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yay, worms.
I got 2 pounds of worms.
Gross.
I got worms.
Mama that bean. We're going to do the May 4th. May the 4th be with you for May, and she wants to do the turtle one for June. Nice. Yeah, I'm doing the camping one for June because we're going camping in June. I figured that's appropriate. Plus, I'm going to be doing lots of walking while we're camping. So, I'll get my miles in for the month, probably.
Now, did you already do a test batch of this bean first?
That's what this is.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing all sample room, so it's like 300 grams.
Yeah.
So it's like teeny tiny batches.
What do you think of the dance? What if we even just did it as temporary dance hall, like where we relocate?
There's number 5. The dancing what?
Doing a dance thing down there, even if it was just like once a month.
The concern is you need a lot of space for that. Right now, there's not a lot of space down there.
I know.
So you would have to talk to Joe about that first.
Yeah.
And I think we should wait for a while.
Oh yeah, this is not a, like
Okay.
right now. This is like a lot. Like I'm just trying to think like what kind of cool things could we do with that space? And it's like, man, I would love to do ballroom dancing again.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Like it'd be cool to get a band in there and
Yeah.
get 24 people to show up and do some ballroom dancing.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Even if it was just super small. How many people do you think total we could fit in there if we had like chairs or something like that? I wonder what the fire rate is for that.
Yeah, we probably have to go through all of that.
Check this out. Italy puts a 25 Celsius limit on air conditioning as the Ukraine crisis forces energy rationing. Quote, every drop of sweat saves a drop of Ukrainian blood. The crazy shit they come up with in the news. Every drop of sweat saves a drop of Ukrainian blood. Operation Thermostat is the initiative aimed at helping the country avert shortages. What better excuse than World War III to usher in restrictions necessary to realize the decarbonization agenda? This is from The Guardian.
I mean, there are crazy things that happen because, apparently whistles and shaking your duvet cover and,
Oh yes.
women's like sex toys.
Oh yeah, sex
All
toys.
of those like
Literally anything and every. Oh, climate change.
climate change
Yeah,
causes heart attacks,
The
guys.
general anxiety from climate change is causing more and more heart attacks in young people because that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it all makes sense. I mean, I have a heart attack every time, I go to a sports game or I hear a whistle. Don't you? Mama Coffee Bean, do you have a heart attack whenever you hear a whistle or whenever you shake your duvet cover?
Yeah, I mean, soccer players have been dying by the dozens every year from whistles.
Yeah.
You didn't see these headlines?
God. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. Shai wants to go into animal rehab, so the turtle is right up her alley. That's awesome. Aw. Cheyenne in the animal rehab.
see the latest update from Raindrop?
I don't think so.
Looks like this was around 2 p.m.
All right, last batch, guys. Woohoo! I mean, I have panic attacks when I try to fold the damn fitted sheet. Right? I mean, you gotta be careful. That might give you a heart attack next.
Wow, this guy mapped out, starting in 2020, he mapped out all the fires in, oh, here we go. The 20 fires in the last 2 months are here. He mapped them out. Here's a map I created in 2020 when the suspicious fires at food processing plants started ticking up, and then it became impossible to keep up. You can click on a food distribution center or warehouse or something like that. It's like all over the world, mostly in the U.S.
Food shortages are coming.
They're already here.
So this Tanzania is a pea berry, and that means that I think it's whenever usually the beans separate, like there's 2 beans within the coffee cherry, but whenever they don't separate, that's, you know, they're a pea berry, and they're actually there's more caffeine in these. So definitely gonna be caffeinated from this coffee this month.
I forwarded you the thing about the bird flu, right?
The what?
Bird flu in humans?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta find someone local for the bird to get chickens.
Do not, under any circumstances, allow anyone from the government to test our birds.
Oh hell no.
Unless they have a warrant.
Yep.
If they have a warrant,
If they have a warrant, nope.
even if they have a warrant, I would say
No, yeah.
leave.
All right.
Oh man, bird flu outbreak in Quebec forces duck farm to kill 150,000 birds and permanently lay off 300 people.
That's why I'm not gonna order any birds. I want to get more guineas, but I'm not gonna order them because guineas are okay. Like that, I don't think they're affected by it. It's mainly, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We don't know that much about this strain, I don't think.
Yeah.
This is like it's a biological proxy war. That's what's going on right now. Oh, Florida House votes in favor to strip Disney of privilege tax and self-governing status.
Yes.
So the Senate voted on it yesterday. The House passed it today. Now it's going to DeSantis' desk for signature. Good for him.
Yeah.
That's $200 million a year. I think I read in tax revenue that they'll have to pay to this at least that they'll have to pay to the state of Florida.
Yeah. Bring Disney down.
Dude, did you ever look into Ghislaine Maxwell and her connections to Disney?
No, but I should.
Oh, that's pretty creepy. Like, you can go back-
I believe it.
Yeah.
It's all tied.
Too many coincidences.
Yep. Alright, so I'm going to cut the stream whenever I drop this. It's our last batch. We've been going for almost 3 hours. Woo! Long time to be on streaming, but
Fire
it
it up.
improves the attention span.
fire at a Russian Aerospace Defense Research Institute in Tver. At least 1 dead, 30 injured, according to local media. Cause of the fire is unknown. That was this morning. Did you see this garbage they just did with Trump? Piers Morgan did an interview with Trump,
No.
and they like
Nick,
deceptive.
I get my news from you.
I know.
So if you haven't told me, I don't
So,
know.
so they deceptively edited the video to make it look like he got all pissed off and stormed off, or like got up and walked away. So they were like,
For Trump or Pierce?
yeah, for Trump. Piers Morgan was interviewing Trump.
Yeah, yeah, he
And they
said so.
selectively edited the video to make it look like he got upset and walked away. So they posted the entire audio, the entire thing, showing that they were laughing and joking and like everything was fine. They're like, why are you guys doing this? Why are you spinning it this way? You're deceptively editing. Yeah.
Don't trust media, guys. At all.
Trust the media about as much as you trust Hollywood.
Yeah.
Funded by the same people. Quote from J.P. Morgan, or no, from Morgan Stanley. Morgan Stanley says Bitcoin is close to being a currency. Quote, nothing can stop what is coming. Excuse me. I guess that weird video I was talking about the other day was fake. That weird Biden video.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it looked
With the ears?
Huh?
With the ears?
Oh no. I'm talking about the weird naked one.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like from an old porno or something.
Gross.
I know. Somebody did release a whole bunch of reports and stuff on the Biden on the laptop though today.
Forrest, look, he's still going. Came in just in time for the burp. Nick is hanging out back here,
Reading the news.
reading the news, keeping me updated on the news, what's going on. Enjoying my last roast, Forrest, so came in just in time. Forrest says, we don't call it the news anymore, we call it the bullshit.
Yeah,
That's pretty accurate, yep.
Just like we call conspiracy theories spoilers.
Right?
pulled a stunt today where they tried to pull two bills off the table that were climate. Like
Uh-huh.
one was like a climate action plan bill, and another was something else similar to that. And they weren't on the thing to be voted on today.
Yeah.
So they pulled them off the table, which means it requires majority to pull it off the table, and then it requires 2/3 to pass to get it on the table. And it was purely so that they can send out postcards. So expect to be seeing some postcards in the next week or two in Pembroke. The thing is, they send them to their base. All they're doing is getting their base riled up. Like, climate change is like not even. It's rarely even in the top 20 of actual concerns for regular people.
Yeah.
And if it is in the top 20, it's like 19 or 20.
Taurus says the world is so effed up that you can't even wrap your head around what is actually going on. Oh, we're gonna have lots of good conversations tomorrow night at dinner.
It's turtles all the way
Are you
down.
ready for this? You came to the right state to be having these conversations for us.
Just make sure you've got a gas mask ready
Yep, get a gas mask, get a gun.
with a high quality filter.
We'll show you where to get guns. Yeah, I feel like my head just like explodes every single night. Like after when we talk about what's going on and what isn't being said. Mama copied me facts.
You can have the rest of
There's a
that.
couple of bobcats around our area roaming around. I'm always worried about letting our dogs out at night. Makes me think for just in case. Yep. Yeah, bobcats. If you have a fence, that will. I mean, that'll help.
Put up some solar motion lights.
Yeah, put up some motion light.
Mountains and trees.
Yeah, I think they've got about like 5 acres. So yeah.
Where are they at? What town?
Are you in the Loudon area? Or Pennacook, maybe? 'Cause they're near Concord. They're near
Yeah, I
us.
was gonna say they're really
They're not
close.
that far from us.
Yeah, that's right down the road.
Aw, Mama Coffee. It's always gratifying watching C put up in arms when she reads or hears about the schools. Aw. Yeah. So crazy. There was a school board meeting for Pembroke on Tuesday. Luckily and also sadly, there is nothing exciting going on. So I am live streaming that now. So 106 and 11. Nice. Okay. 106. I've been here for almost 6 years, Taurus, and I still don't know like what interstates or highways are. why I got GPS. Though, whenever that fails, because of things, then alright. Let that open. Let that cool. Woo! Yeah, we're gonna get Seek coming over. We're gonna have her over for like a summer, and she's gonna hunt turkeys that are on our property. She can hunt the bobcats on your property. We've got deer up here. We've got fisher cats. We've seen coy dogs. Coy dogs are a combination of the coyote and a domestic dog, I believe. And so like they're wild, and so like the coyotes will mate with or breed with either wild dogs or local or like domestic dogs, and you get coy dogs, or vice versa. You know, if the wild dogs will breed with the coyotes, then you get the coy dogs. The eastern coyotes are massive. They look more like wolves than they do like western coyotes, like Mama Coffee Bean, what we saw over in Nevada. Those coyotes were always super skinny. These coyotes are just big. It's crazy. I don't think we've seen any on our property. We've definitely heard them. We definitely hear them every once in a while. And Zelda goes crazy, like her heckles stand straight up and she barks nonstop. Though on occasion she just doesn't. Excited for her to go with our cousin for deer. Yes. So listening to Joe Rogan or listening to another podcast that's on our nightly routine, they were talking about hunting, and this guy who's the guest on the show, he's like, yeah, like, you know, we go hunt, and hunting with bow and arrow is actually the best, especially for like deer and stuff, because when they hear the shotgun, like the body tenses up, like the muscles tense up, and like if you shoot it, like all of those hormones and those chemicals, like from the tense muscles like that, it kind of ruins the meat. And so the best way is to actually get them with a bow and arrow, because they can't hear it. And so if you get it with like one shot with an arrow, then you've got really good meat. So I thought that was fascinating. Do you have any trail cameras up? No, but we do have a couple of cameras up along our driveway. But we do want to add like some trail cameras, because we actually our buddy Joe is setting up has been working on a little hiking trail around our property, and so we want to put up trail cameras there, and like, because in the wooded part, there's definitely lots of deer and stuff up there, so. Alright, let's test these. Ooh, that's exciting. First time I've done a peaberry, I think. Oh, it's gonna be good. She's working on her draw weight right now. She's only at 25, but she's throwing with something. And it would have to be a close shot. So fingers crossed she can up it by then. I'm sure she can. Gotta build up those muscles, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea what it takes to shoot a bow and arrow. 6. Roast done. In about, well, in 2 hours, because it basically took me an hour to get up and going because I was dealing with stuff. And, yeah. So, that's exciting. I hope the lag wasn't too bad. I hope it didn't, like, my stream didn't crash randomly or pause or something. So, but pretty darn good day. Let's leave this out. Well, I hear the pigs fighting in there. You don't want to go to bed. Bitches, you can't cuddle with me. No. We'll see you tomorrow night. Yeah. I'll send you a message and I'm going to chat with Nick and see where we might want to go. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna shorten it to if if she has any favorite kind of foods, then let me know and we can kind of figure that out. I'll think of a good kid-friendly place. I can't wait. That'll be fun. Oh, we'll talk about all the conspiracy theories and other things happening. Mama Coffee Bean. Time to go eat. Black bean chili for Mike. Shredded chicken tacos, nachos for me and C. Chat later. Alright guys, yep, that's it for me. Oh wait, let me weigh this real quick before my thing goes away. 244. Yeah, we are done for the day. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I really appreciate you sticking it out for 3 hours and, you know, even if you lurked for a bit. So, I hope you guys all have a great evening, and we will see you